welcome to this session of orientation for a Horizon batch. That CDSAO has sent the recruitment rules along with the intent of 186 drug inspectors to us UPSC. So we are waiting for that update. We don't know when they will release the notification. It may come next month. It may come this month. It may come after 3 months. But surely it will come before 6 months. This is what we are expecting. So almost 419 vacancies. They kept it like tentative vacancies, out of which many were filled, and they are expecting like 186 drug inspectors are vacant. So we may get notification for the full 186 post, or we may get phase wise. But nevertheless, you will be getting notification for sure, and be prepared for that notification. So before starting madam presentation, let me give some analogy here. The OC category is criteria is 30 years. That means you need to born somewhere 95 plus, and you should be finishing your BPharm maybe after 2015 or 16. For OBC, the age limit is 33, and for SC/ST, the age limit is 35. So if you see this picture, the competition will be there from the 2015 passed outs only. So why I'm saying this point is, I have done some analogy and analysis about 147 drug inspectors when it got released in 2015. NIPER started in 1998, Mohali, and 2008, NIPER Hyderabad and other NIPERs have started. So the interesting thing what I observed is that for the notification of 147 posts in 2015, majority of the people got selected from the NIPER passed outs. This is what I want to make you people note. The reason why I'm telling this point is people preparing for GPAT, NIPER, they are more competitive than people just randomly passed out from the colleges. So hardly the competition will be from the people who are preparing for this GPAT and NIPER from 2015. So point here is that we are expecting good number of vacancies notification. So be prepared. If you have not done any preparation till today, it's fine. If you can put your hard efforts for the next 6 months, surely you will be selected as a central drug inspector. So I am emphasizing again and again, please put your efforts for the next 6 months. Surely you will be selected as a central drug inspector. Many people are not having awareness about this exam. That is one thing. And majority of the people are not meeting the criteria of this age. OC is 30 years, OBC 33 years, SC/ST 35 years. What I'm trying to tell is that vacancies are there for sure, and the intent was sent to UPSC for sure, and they has to recruit central drug inspectors for sure. You consider all these things. You inquire from your network whether the notification will come or not. But only point is that by the time notification comes, you should not regret that why I have not started my preparation 6 months back, 1 year back. Uma Shankar has told me very clearly that notification will come, you get prepared. So prepare for the exam, take complete help from us. And I tell this point also. If you want to crack this exam, either GPAT or drug inspector, government pharmacist, actually speaking, coaching is not required. I say this to my pharmacovigilance students also. I say this to my GPAT students. I'm saying it to for central drug inspector also. Actually speaking, coaching is not required. But coaching is required for the people who are feeling difficult to stay on the track, and for people who are struggling to get some content or maybe some explanations they need. They'll be going to the YouTube channels. They'll be seeing n number of channels. They'll be getting confused what to study, what not to read, everything, and they will be wasting the time. So please don't consume too much of information. Again, that will be like a headache for you. Just go through the syllabus what we are giving at EsPharma education. Blindly follow Upendra sir classes, Jyoti madam classes, and other faculty. And meanwhile, I'll be taking some LVS sessions to the students to build up your confidence levels and to increase your productivity levels. I'll be talking all those things. So my kind suggestion to everyone, don't consume too much information. So we are the trusted partners from last 25 years, 15 years. We are giving coaching to the students and they are trusting us. They are joining with us. And whoever joined with EsPharma education, they never become losers. Either they become winners or they become runners, right? If you don't get central drug inspector also, it's fine, but surely you will learn a lot at EsPharma education. You will shape up your life, thought process will change, and your overall your elevation of the lifestyle will be done. So that is what I can promise from EsPharma education. And academics, I have full confidence on Jyoti madam and Upendra sir. They'll give the best things to you. So prepare well for the exam. And today madam will share about the standard textbooks and what are the materials to refer, what kind of exam pattern will be there. She'll be sharing based on the research what we have done from the last 10 years. Done. So with this, thank you all for joining with us. If you are willing to join, join as early as possible. Don't waste a single minute. That's it. Thank you all. Have a great day.
Hope everybody is doing good. Are you good? So first of all, a warm, very good evening to everyone. So I'm Dr. Jyotishri. I'll take care of entire academics in EsPharma education. I'll design the syllabus. I'll keep the faculty, and of course, I'll take pharmaceutic subject also for this. For all the batches, I'm taking pharmaceutics as of now. Right? You can take my number. That number is displayed on the screen. You can take my number. Any sort of queries after this session, as I said, like kindly treat this as my call. I'll clear all sort of questions. Okay. So if any further doubts are there, you can drop me a message on that number. Okay. So now most of the people they're asking me how to start the preparation, what to refer, what are the points to cover, what is more important for this examination, and how to prepare and everything. Do you have these doubts? Anybody in this class have these doubts? Anybody in the class have these doubts? Yeah, you have. Of course, you have, right? How to start the preparation? Asal em chadavali, madam. And most, I wanted to address you a point. As this is Central Drug Inspector, few students are joining from other states. Also, we have students from already joined students from Chennai, and we have students from Madhya Pradesh, and we have students because other states also. But in this session, I may use some Telugu because most of them are from Andhra and Telangana. But all the classes are in English only. Okay, no other language will be used. All the classes are in English and simple English. It will be like understand by all the students, right? So today we'll see how to start the preparation, what to refer, what are the points to cover, right? Yeah, everything. If you have any sort of queries, you can drop it in the chat box. At the end, I will explain you and what are the points and everything. So now, first of all, how to start the preparation. These two slides. How to start the preparation means refer. I suggest everybody to refer the syllabus first. How many people refer the syllabus? How many people gone through the syllabus? Anybody gone through the syllabus? Anybody gone through? I'll share through PDF. Okay, this will be easy. Okay. So this is a syllabus. First of all, I would like to give you a few just about this 2014 and 2023. Why? Because many of the students are asking me how you know, how you are designing the syllabus, how you are telling the syllabus, how you are taking the classes without notification and everything. Just please see this. The notification, the first notification is in 2000 means mark tells in Darwata. Okay, it is in 2014 and 15 with 147 vacancies. With 147 vacancies, the first notification, the released. It is a very biggest notification at that time. It's a very biggest notification with 147 vacancies, right? Yes, with 147 vacancies. And the next notification is in 23 with like 26 vacancies. After 2014, and the next notification is in 2023 only. Coming to the syllabus, please see the syllabus. So this is like and coming to the scheme of the examination, the scheme of the examination is also the same. Mostly the examination will be for 2 hours, and the duration of the examination and the medium of instruction will be only in English. Okay? So both the things, the examination is like only for 2 hours. Okay, and all the questions are in are objective types for multiple choice. Okay, so the medium of instructions will be only English. But coming to this minus positive and negative. Means they are like changing, they are varying. For example, all the time they are not keeping, for example, in this paper, the maximum marks is for 100. But here it is not the same. It is not. Okay. So please don't worry about this. They will release at the time of the notification. Okay. So for example, they are changing this. The penalty marks means the negative marks, positive marks, and total mark they are changing. But the duration is like 2 hours. Don't worry about this. Okay. We will get to know when the notification releases. We'll concentrate only on the syllabus now. Okay. See, why I'm telling this? Here, the total number of marks is like 300. In 2014, the total number of marks is only for 100. Okay, that's why I'm telling, don't worry about the total number of marks. Now, coming to the syllabus part, see. So here in 2014 and 2023, the syllabus is like same, exactly. Okay, they didn't change even one Roman number also. So here, there are total 13 and here there are total number 13. Okay, so we'll see any one of the things. So no change. That's why this time also we are expecting the same syllabus, the central drug inspector. So చూడడానికి మాత్రమే కొంచెం చిన్నగా simplified గా ఉంటదండి. But please don't think this is as simple as state drug inspector. అంటే కొంచెం అంటే in state pharmacist and state drug inspector they'll give an elaborated syllabus. Am I correct? So many people recently they have written the state drug inspector and state pharmacist. But this syllabus is like చూడడానికి చాలా simple గా. For example, basic knowledge of pharmaceutical chemistry, okay, and pharmacology and toxicology. Few students are asking me. I said that we will be dealing anatomy also. One student asked me, "Ma'am, anatomy is not mentioned here." Okay, I'm surprised. Anatomy is not mentioned here, but anatomy lekunda, without anatomy, how can you get the knowledge of pharmacology and get the knowledge of medicinal chemistry, right? That's why in EsPharma education, Upendra sir will handle this. Okay, he will combine 3 subjects. Anatomy, I'll tell this, I'll show you while showing the books to refer. So every time, whether you are joining with us or not an issue, but I request you people to connect 3 subjects. One is anatomy and physiology. Immediately you refer pharmacology and immediately you refer the medicinal chemistry. Okay, medicinal chemistry don't go in depth. Until synthesis part, they are not asking. I'm having some questions here. Don't go in depth. Until synthesis, anta questions ivatledu. They are asking just basic structures ala adugutunnaru. Okay, so pharmacology and toxicology, just a simple line, right? So, but you have to read all the systems. All the systems means digestive, respiratory, everything, all the units. Okay, all the units. Okay, no choice. No choice. Every time I will tell, whether it may be state drug inspector, whether it may be central drug inspector, state pharmacist, central pharmacist, RRB, whatever it may be, pharmacology lo, no choice. Okay, please keep this in mind. What are the topics to read in pharmacology? You have to read all the topics. Okay, why? Because why I'm telling, in all other subjects we have some choice, some choice, something we can leave, but make sure that you are covering entire pharmacology. Okay, now coming to this pharmaceutics. Pharmaceutics, just they ask like pharmaceutical dosage forms. So they'll think that, why ma'am you are telling so many things? Why? Because I'll tell so many things in pharmaceutics. I said those who joined, they're asking, they are seeing difference. We are studying in depth, right? But one student asked me, they just gave manufacturing and evaluation, and they are asking me to tell just manufacturing and evaluation of particular dosage form. No. You have to read in depth of all the dosage forms. Okay, and few other things also you have to refer. I'll tell you in you can type it in the chat box, Aish. At the end I will. Okay, and analysis. Coming to analysis, you have to read spectroscopic methods. Use specific spectroscopic methods. Tomorrow onwards we are starting spectroscopy also, and next analysis chromatography also. Most important chromatographic methods you have to refer. Okay, and now coming to the 4th part, microbiology. In microbiology, few things are important, like staining. I kept important topics also. I kept in the presentation. I'll show you. Staining is important, sterilization important. Apart from that, drug inspectors topics. drug inspector microbiology topics are blood and related products and plasma substitutes. They didn't give, but plasma substitutes also very much important. Plasma substitutes and blood and related products are very much important. Vaccine sera, blood and related products, biotechnological products, and plasma substitute. These are exclusive drug inspector topic. It is not only with the central drug inspector, in state drug inspector also they are not. Why I am telling exclusive means these are not important for GPAT, NIPER and all. Right. So a few GPAT students are also there. That's why I'm telling. Right. So these are not important. These topics are important for mostly these topics are important for the central drug inspector. Okay. Now, and exclusive central drug inspector topics are these. Okay. 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. 6, 7, 8, 9. GMP, GLP, GCP, and knowledge investigational skills. Okay. Apart from these 4 and these 2, the remaining everything are common for all the examinations. I'm repeating once again. Why? Because few students are asking, is this combined class? No, no, no. What I'm telling, this is like Sutics, ecology, analysis. You have to read in depth. Okay. Okay. Apart from this, 6, 7, 8, 9, GMP, GLP, GCP, knowledge investigational skills are exclusive central drug inspector topics. Okay. And now coming to 10th topic, anyways, jurisprudence, drug law. Okay, drug laws are important for, actually it is very important for drug inspector, whether it may be state or central, drug laws are very much important. If I'm talking also, few people are telling me while on the call, they're telling they're not interested in state. Okay, only talk about central. Of course, I appreciate that. But what I'm telling, as I said, you all were very, very young. Those who are aspiring for central drug inspector, you are all very young. And you are eligible. నేను మీకు ఏం చెప్తానంటే సజెషన్ ఇస్తానంటే ఎవరైతే సెంట్రల్ డ్రగ్ ఇన్స్పెక్టర్ కి ప్రిపేర్ అవుతున్నారో దోస్ ఆర్ ప్రిపేరింగ్ ఫర్ సెంట్రల్ డ్రగ్ ఇన్స్పెక్టర్ don't aim only for central drug inspector. Yes, of course, notification vachaka meer central drug inspector ki aim cheyandi particular ga. But until then, you learn the subject so that it will be helpful for writing any of the examination. This subject ఇప్పుడు సీరియస్ గా చదివితే ఎందుకంటే ఏజ్ క్రైటీరియా అనేది మీకు చాలా ఏజ్ క్రైటీరియా ఇస్ వెరీ బూన్ ఫర్ యూ. ఓకే, సో దట్స్ ద థింగ్. అండ్ కమింగ్ టు దిస్ BPPK, this is a part of pharmaceutics. The 11th topic is a part of pharmaceutics, but they have given separately. Why? Because they're asking good number of questions from BPPK, biopharmaceutics and pharmacokinetics. Now, coming to the 12th and 13th topic, computer applications and English language. They are not, అంటే అది మనం చెప్పించట్లేదు ఎందుకంటే కంప్యూటర్ అప్లికేషన్స్ I prepared material on this. And English language also we give basic English వస్తే చాలండి. basic English వస్తే చాలు. I hope everyone will get basic English అయితే కంపల్సరీ వస్తుంది సెంట్రల్ డ్రగ్ ఇన్స్పెక్టర్ రాసేవాళ్ళు. డోంట్ వరీ అబౌట్ దిస్ కంప్యూటర్ అప్లికేషన్స్ అండ్ బేసిక్ ఇంగ్లీష్. ఓకే, apart from this we have reasoning, aptitude and current affairs. Okay, reasoning, aptitude and current affairs. So these topics they are giving 20%, 20 to 25% they're asking matter. Okay, and these entire things they're asking for, okay, minimum like 70% they're asking. Okay, so I request you people to concentrate. Exam notification వచ్చే వరకు, until you get the notification, again I'm telling, until you get the notification, I request you people to concentrate more on major subjects. Okay, again I'm telling, I will not divide అంటే నాకు పార్షియాలిటీ లేదు మేజర్ సబ్జెక్ట్ మైనర్ సబ్జెక్ట్ అని. ఎవ్రీ టైమ్ ఐ టెల్ దిస్, అగైన్ ఐఎమ్ టెల్లింగ్ దిస్, ఐ డివైడ్, ఐ రెస్పెక్ట్ ద మేజర్ అండ్ మైనర్. ఎలా అంటే బేస్డ్ అపాన్ ద కంటెంట్. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్, జస్ట్ లైక్ టెల్ మీ ఎవ్రీ టైమ్ ఐ ఆస్క్ ఇన్ ద క్లాస్, ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఐ టేక్ microbiology subject. If I take microbiology for 100 hours, will you people accept? Will you people accept? If I take microbiology for 100 hours, okay. If sir take jurisprudence for 100 hours, will you people accept? Right. If Upender sir Upendra sir can take pharmacology, medicinal chemistry, and anatomy for 100 hours. Question. Okay. Can I take physics, all the physics part for 100 hours? All the physics for 100 hours? All the physics? Yes, ante. అలానే మీరు మేజర్ మైనర్ ని డిఫరెన్షియేట్ చేసుకోండి. యు అండర్స్టూడ్ అంటే మ్యామ్ దీన్ని మేజర్ అన్నారు, దాన్ని మైనర్ అన్నారు. నో, యూ ఆల్సో రీడ్. సో దట్స్ వై డోంట్ వరీ అబౌట్. ఎనీవేస్ వి స్టార్టెడ్ విత్ ఫార్మకాలజీ, started with sutics, started with analysis, started with tomorrow we are starting with cognosy, and cognosy is not there here in the syllabus. Cognosy are not there, but నేను చెప్పిస్తాను ఎందుకంటే few questions once you see the paper 23 paper and 2014 paper 2015 paper, questions are like indirect questions are there from pharmacognosy. Pharmacognosy is a root for all the topics, right? So pharmacognosy and this and the additional topics GMP, GCP, GLP, don't worry. All the topics, only topics kalpi in like this, we can finish in 1 week. We can finish all the topics. Okay. Any doubts in these topics? If not, I'll start the presentation. Any doubts in this? If you have any doubts also, you can drop me in the chat box. At the end, we will discuss. Okay. So just don't think that. Don't think that I'm just like చాలా చిన్నగా ఉంది కదా సిలబస్ కాపీ అని. నో, ఇట్స్ a central drug inspector examination, my dear friends. So I request you people to read elaborately pharmacology, pharmaceutics, analysis, and a little bit of chemistry. Few people, including me, are very much afraid of chemistry part. They're afraid of chemistry part. Don't worry. Okay, chemistry questions they are not asking. Okay, ఎందుకంటే మార్నింగ్ లెగిస్తుంటే దే ఆర్ మ్యామ్ కెమిస్ట్రీ హౌ వీ హ్యావ్ టు రీడ్ కెమిస్ట్రీ అండ్ డోంట్ వరీ అబౌట్ కెమిస్ట్రీ. ఓకే, దే ఆర్ జస్ట్ ఐ హావ్ సీన్ ద క్వశ్చన్ పేపర్, దే ఆర్ ఆస్కింగ్ జస్ట్ టూ త్రీ అంటే ఇండైరెక్ట్లీ దే ఆర్ ఆస్కింగ్. అది కూడా ఓకే, డైరెక్ట్ గా ఒక 10 క్వశ్చన్స్ అడుగుతున్నారు, ఇండైరెక్ట్లీ దే ఆర్ ఆస్కింగ్ అట్లా, రైట్? డోంట్ వరీ అబౌట్ కెమిస్ట్రీ. ఓకే, I wanted to close this. Haima, you have to read all the topics in pharmacology. I'll tell you, wait. Okay, right. Any members are there? Right. So you have referred the syllabus. First, you have referred the syllabus and able to see my screen. Everybody able to see my screen? I'm not seeing the chat box. I am getting distracted. At the end, we will discuss. You can drop it in the chat box. At the end, I will discuss. Okay. So now, what is a great boon for you is you have lot of time. You don't know when the notification will come, but we are expecting in 2-3 months. Even though few people will ask when the notification will come. Notification వచ్చాక join అవుతాం, notification వచ్చాక ప్రిపరేషన్ స్టార్ట్ చేస్తాం అలా అని చెప్పి. ఆఫ్ కోర్స్ కరెక్టే, బట్ నోటిఫికేషన్ వచ్చాక మీకు 2.5 months ఇప్పటి వరకు మనం చూసిన లైక్ సినారియో ప్రకారం whether it is state drug inspector or central drug inspector, they are giving only 2.5 months time. Okay, 2.5 months time. So don't wait till notification. One student asked me, I think Teja, ma'am, who all this equator, destiny అంటే మాకన్నా ముందు ఎవరు అని అడుగుతున్నారు. So what I'm telling is they are like every 4 months or 5 months we used to start a new batch. Okay, like that. All the like previous until people are studying for 2-3 months, 2-3 years, people are keep on studying from 2-3 years. Means as I said, it is a UPSC examination for pharmacy students. Ante enta serious ga chadavali. That's why don't compromise, don't wait till the notification, you start preparing. And one of the biggest doubt is, ma'am, I called to some other institutes, they said that just like they will release a gazette, but they will not release a notification. My dear friends, I am telling, if they release a gazette, they will release the notification. If they release a notification, they will conduct the exam. Okay, if they conduct the exam, I cannot tell, but it happened in 24 like why? Because we have drug inspectors, right? Central Drug Inspector 23 and Central Drug Inspector 2014 and State Drug Inspectors. Okay, so GO released, notification released, they conducted exam, they announced the result. Immediately the recruitment happened. So don't listen to the negativity. First of all, I request everyone not to listen the negativity. Okay, not to listen the negativity. Right. So this is a one. Yeah. As you are having time, I request you people to go with the fundamentals. To go with the fundamentals, whether it has been taught in the way, because in the institute there is no that much time to start. For example, I will start everything from the basic, right? So, but I request you people to start if you have time. Why? Because few students, they are like on this. వాళ్ళు ఉండిపోయారు దీని గురించి మాట. They are not doing any jobs. They are onto this preparation. I request you people to start from the basic fundamental concepts. Okay. Now, standard textbook. I'll show you all the standard textbook. It means that I'm not asking you to buy the textbooks. Okay. I'm not asking you to, again telling, I'm not asking you to buy the textbook. Just refer the standard textbook for all the topics. Okay, previous questions, previous year papers, in the sense we have only 2-year papers till now. Okay, few students are asking which book I have to buy for previous year papers. Don't buy. Why? Because we have only 2 papers. 2014-15 we have 1 paper, and 2023 we have paper. For that, why you wanted to waste thousands and thousands? Okay, just I will send you 2 question papers. Don't buy. For previous year question papers, just don't buy anything. Okay, so topic wise bits you have to practice. In here, this time I took it very seriously. Every Saturday I'll conduct topic wise exam on this from this Saturday. This Saturday means today I'm not conducting, even though it started last Saturday. This Saturday also I'm not conducting. Why? Because this Saturday I wanted to give you entire blueprint, entire preparation plan. Okay, from next Saturday onwards I'll keep topic wise examination, so that what will happen, అక్కడికక్కడ ఫినిష్ అయిపోతుంది అనమాట. యూ హ్యావ్ టు రన్ విత్ మీ. ఓకే, మీరు నాతో పరిగెడితేనే. Then, for example, we already finished monophasic dosage forms, right? So that what happens, we will finish this monophasic dosage form. Okay, we will finish this topic wise exam. So that what will happen, I finish this topic, you studied this topic, you finished writing the exam. So that it's like done deal అన్నట్టు. అంటే మళ్ళీ ఆ టాపిక్ ఎప్పుడు వెళ్ళాలి మీరు, మళ్ళీ ఎగ్జామ్ వచ్చినప్పుడు వెళ్ళాలి, అలా చదువుకోవాలి. ఓకేనా? అండ్ keep contact with some expert. This I told you in the exam also, in the class also, yesterday or day before I told you. Some expert means నేను కాదు, ఉమా సార్ కాదు, ఓకే, ఉపేందర్ సార్ కాదు. Why? Because we are very busy in all these things. We are there in a group, in a class. We will help you, right? The madam contact, you only told, right? Keep contact with some experts. That way daily I'm messaging you, I'm asking you any. I understand that, but some expert means this expert may be your well-wisher. This expert may be some drug inspector. Okay, and no, never your friend. Okay, your friend is your best friend or your some like immediate colleague. They'll tell you, అంటే సెంట్రల్ డ్రగ్ ఇన్స్పెక్టర్ అయిపోతావు నువ్వు, చదివేసి సెంట్రల్ డి అయిపో. ఐ షేర్ యూ ద స్టోరీ ఆఫ్ సునీత జోషి పాండే. సార్ సెడ్ దట్ మ్యామ్ షేర్ చేస్తారన్నారు కదా, I'll share you, right? So this expert or this experienced person, don't select or don't choose, you choose a wise person, so that అంటే you ask the queries. Mostly సెంట్రల్ డ్రగ్ ఇన్స్పెక్టర్స్ మీకు తెలిసిన వాళ్ళు ఉంటారు కదా, ప్రిపేర్ అయ్యే వాళ్ళు ఉంటారు వైజ్ గా. అండ్ ఫర్ ఫ్యూ స్టూడెంట్స్, your parents are your like experts. Okay, I'm seeing with the case of my GPAT students, their parents are their best experts. Okay, like that. అలా ఒక బెస్ట్ ఎక్స్పర్ట్ ని పెట్టుకోండి, జస్ట్ లైక్ ఫర్ ఇంటరాక్షన్ or some taking some guidance. రోజు మాట్లాడడానికి కాదు. Okay, and start few subjects. Start with the very basic chapters. And this is I just copied it from my GPAT presentation. Okay, if it is useful for you, just like read it. Okay, next, refer 2-3 books. అంటే ఇది నేను చేస్తాను, I'll do this, that's why I kept this. But you cannot do, ఎందుకంటే most of you in this how many members, 138 members. In this 138 members, to be frank, ఒక 10 members seriously they left their job. They joined, before joining they told మా అమ్మాయి జాబ్ చేస్తున్నామా, వాళ్ళు వదిలేస్తారు ఈ ఇయర్ నుంచి ఇప్పటి నుంచి సీరియస్ గా కూర్చుంటారు రైట్ అండ్ few parents told that and few students also they told that I'm aspiring this and I'm leaving everything and sitting on this. It is like 10% అనుకోండి రిమైనింగ్ 90% ఆర్ జాబ్ హోల్డర్స్ ఓకే వాళ్ళకి టైం లేకనే కోచింగ్ కి జాయిన్ అవుతారు ఓకే యూ అండర్స్టూడ్ దే డోంట్ ఫైండ్ టైమ్ అండ్ దే జాయిన్ ఫర్ కోచింగ్ రైట్ సో బట్ ద actual style of reading is actual style of reading is how to start, how to read a topic means just you have to refer 2-3 weeks. For example, tablets, topic tablets is there. Okay. So in the tablets, you have to read 2-3 books and you have to prepare your own book, own notes. Are you understanding? You have to prepare own notes, and while writing the notes, you have to keep the highlights, and at the end you అంటే like while during the examination అంటే after notification మీరు ఇంకా ఈ స్టాండర్డ్ టెక్స్ట్ బుక్స్ రిఫరెన్స్ బుక్స్ మెటీరియల్స్ ఆ నోట్స్ ఈ నోట్స్ ఏం చూడకూడదు ఓన్లీ వాట్ యూ హ్యావ్ టు స్టడీ మీరు ఏం చూడాలండి ఓన్లీ మీ నోట్స్ మాత్రమే చూడాలి ఐ హోప్ యూ అండర్స్టూడ్ మై పాయింట్ ఆర్ యూ గెటింగ్ మై పాయింట్స్ అర్థమవుతుందా హౌ టు స్టార్ట్ ద ప్రిపరేషన్ అంటే దట్స్ వాట్ ఐఎమ్ టెల్లింగ్ రైట్ హౌ టు స్టార్ట్ ద ప్రిపరేషన్ ఇస్ నౌ those who are starting the preparation you have much time okay much time and one more thing you don't have time for doing all these things that's why coaching what I am doing is I am doing all these things okay I am reading a topic from all the topic from all the subjects all the for example tablets means I just don't only refer Blackman I don't only refer Ansel right I refer from 2-3 standard textbooks and I am giving everything in the class okay so I request you people to write everything in the class, okay? And after that, just take one standard textbook, any one standard textbook, okay? Any one standard textbook, and just ఇలా ఒకసారి go through అవ్వండి అయిన తర్వాత ఇఫ్ యూ ఫైండ్ నా క్లాస్ కాకుండా నా క్లాస్ ఇన్ ద సెన్స్ ఫ్యాకల్టీ క్లాస్ కాకుండా మీకు ఇంకా ఏదన్నా ఇఫ్ యు ఆర్ లైక్ ఇన్ యు ఆర్ గెటింగ్ ఎనీ yeah I understand if you are getting anything like important just you write it over there are you getting so you write clearly everything in the class and apart from that if you are getting anything important from the standard textbook just you can write over there okay that is a way of studying so for example if it is diabetes topic diabetes or diuretics just attend to the class the class you write everything from the sir notes sir will cover everything I'll show you what he will study from where he will study you will get shocked right so write in detail from sir class after that you cannot read a very big standard textbooks right so just read KD Tripathi okay for diabetes you just read KD Tripathi and again just make any important points okay so that is the way. And while preparing, I'll tell you, for example, definitions, units, and dimensions, everything you just note down and mark. I have seen some book of my GPAT students. They're writing, this time they're writing very clearly and they're using the mark color pens also, color pens. If make a habit of using this 2-3 pens while writing the notes in the class. And I'll tell you, just stick pad. For example, if my, what's that? Dosage form topic is there okay not dosage form for example posology in posology calculations are there in calculations there are like 3 types what are they based on age based on body weight and based on body surface area we have 3 calculations children's based on age again how many formulas based on age how many formulas we have 3 formulas okay based on weight we have only one Clerk's formula based on body surface area we have Cadzel formula and Mosteller rule okay so these things these 3 you have to stick it write on a stick pad just paste it somewhere ఎందుకనంటే daily morning when you're waking up not just I'm telling I'm as a Sutix faculty నేను Sutix లో మీకు చెప్తున్నాను అంతే okay so just like stick it somewhere రోజు అది చూసుకోండి రోజు అది చదవండి why because these are all which are very important just like make a room a space for yourself okay just like దాని మొత్తం స్టిక్ ప్యాడ్స్ తోని ఫార్ములాస్ తోని everything you just like exam అయ్యేదాకా You do it. Okay. Next, self-assessment is very much important. Self-assessment means, for example, I'm telling that this Saturday onwards, I'll keep the examination. I'll conduct the examination. In this Saturday's exam, out of 50, just you scored some 30. Okay. Next Saturday, another examination will be there. So you do self-assessment. These are 30 ochini kada. Next time, how many marks I'll get? I'll get somewhere I got 35. Okay. So you just improve yourself. Self-assessment is very much important. Okay. And solve more problems, and just like you learn the more tricks. I'll explain you. For example, these tricks and tricks are very much important in solving BPPK, like problems they're asking, BPPK problems they're asking, and postology problems are also they're asking. Okay, these are just few tips how to start the preparation. That's it. Now, what are the subjects to focus? So, what are the subjects to focus means? Again, I'll tell I'm not interested in pharmacology, pharmaceutics. Again, I'm telling why I kept this. Just like these are like minor subjects. These are all major subjects. Okay. Ante antaku minchi em ledu. Means more number of topics are there in pharmacology, pharmaceutics analysis. Read in this pattern: Pathology, Sutics, Analysis, Cognosy, and Chemistry. Okay, right. Myself, I will. Okay. So BPPK, I'll teach, and pharmaceutics. In pharmaceutics, what is the beauty? You know, pharmacology. What I told you, one important term: no choice. If you are writing anything, please mark it. Okay, no choice. You have to read everything. Why I'm telling you no choice? Pharmacology lo okkari ante just if it is a state drug inspector exam, 40% they are covering with pharmacology only. Sometimes they're asking. Okay. So pharmacology, no choice, you have to read everything. But beauty with pharmaceutics is pharmacology kana pharmaceutics is very so many subjects in there in pharmaceutics. Okay. For example, in B pharmacy, starting from first year of B pharmacy till fourth year of B pharmacy, we will study 7 different pharmaceutic subjects. Am I correct? But here, reading 7 different pharmaceutics topics are sufficient. 7 topics చదివితే సరిపోతుంది. నేను ఆల్రెడీ క్లాస్లో స్టార్ట్ చేశాను, అది నేను చెప్తాను. ఇప్పుడు చెప్పలేనండి ఎందుకంటే కోచింగ్లో చెప్తాను అదంతా. ఓకే రైట్. ఫార్మస్యూటిక్స్ లో 7 టాపిక్స్ చదివితే సరిపోతుంది అనమాట. అనాలిసిస్, స్పెక్ట్రోస్కోపీ అండ్ క్రోమెటోగ్రఫీ అండ్ ఆర్ ఇంపార్టెంట్. ఎక్కువ అడగట్లేదు. అనాలిసిస్ దే ఆర్ నాట్ ఆస్కింగ్ జస్ట్ altogether they are asking 10 questions. Pharmacognosy, directly you may not see the question, but pharmacognosy plays an important role. Chemistry, don't worry about chemistry. Sir will make it easy. I don't know how many are feeling it easy. You are feeling it difficult, sir classes, but once you are addicted to sir classes, just really you will enjoy the classes. Okay. Now, microbiology, jurisprudence, biochemistry also. Chemistry, in chemistry we have 3 type 3 medicinal chemistry, biochemistry, and organic chemistry. Don't worry about organic chemistry. Hardly 1-2 questions vastunante. Biochemistry also. Okay. So medicinal chemistry, they are asking some structures, rings, and everything. Okay. This things chemistry part. And the special topics related to central drug inspector is GMP. I told you GLP, GCP, and knowledge investigational skills, these 4, and aptitude reasoning, computer applications, and English. Okay. Will I show the pictures? I'll show you some important textbooks only. Madam, ivanni chadavala, malli don't ask everything. Okay. You have to read it. You have to read. Why? Because here I kept you a clause here. What the clause I kept here? What clause I kept here? Still time is there. This presentation I'll not give you once the notification release. You are getting my point? Okkasari notification vaste, those are not understanding Telugu. If I'm speaking anything in Telugu, okay, so I'll repeat the same in the this one English also. Okay, but I understood what I'm telling. Jurisprudence ni minor subject anatledu nenu. Jurisprudence, microbiology, biochemistry, avanni kuda important subjects. Okay, నేను మైనర్ మేజర్ ని ఎలా డివైడ్ చేశానని చెప్తున్నాను. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ jurisprudence, ఇఫ్ అదే చెప్తున్నాను, ఇఫ్ సార్ టేక్ jurisprudence 100 hours, will you listen? Pavan, Will you listen? నేను అదే అంటున్నాను అనమాట. ఎందుకంటే ఫ్యూ పీపుల్ విల్ క్యాచ్ దిస్. మేడం మైనర్ అంది కానీ ఇన్ని క్వశ్చన్స్ వచ్చినాయి కదా. నో నో నో. యు నో వన్ థింగ్, ఇన్ 2023 డ్రగ్ ఇన్స్పెక్టర్ పేపర్ ఫ్రమ్ జురిస్ప్రుడెన్స్ హౌ మెనీ క్వశ్చన్స్ వచ్చినాయి తెలుసా? 40 క్వశ్చన్స్ వచ్చినాయి. ఓకే, 40 క్వశ్చన్స్ ఫ్రమ్ 1 యాక్ట్. కానీ 1 యాక్ట్ ఎన్ని రోజుల్లో చెప్తాము? 1 యాక్ట్ సార్ ఒక రోజులో కవర్ చేస్తారు, మీరు 2 days లో చదవడం కవర్ చేస్తారు. ఓకే, సో the study you have to do, even though you are studying for 6 hours or 10 hours, you are spending 10 hours, you have to grab everything. That is sufficient. If they have given 100 questions, out of 300 questions, 100 questions ichina kuda meeku preparation saripotadi. Understood, Pavan? Right. Now, coming to the standard textbooks, I'll tell you one after the other. Anatomy and physiology. For anatomy and physiology, Tortora is like a really very good book. Okay, really very good book. Tortora చూడడానికి ఇంత ఉంటదండి. Okay, I don't know how many people. These all books I have taken pictures from Upendra sir textbooks. This much big. I just like really can't be. But you know, from 2023 paper, my students చెప్పారు direct questions they came from this. Anatomy this from this book. Okay, and every time we cannot expect the same, but this is a very good book. Okay, for anatomy. And coming to pharmacology, so KD Tripathi, you cannot read. Few people will tell Rangendale is yeah, actually in recent editions petledu. I didn't get the recent editions. You people search for the recent editions. నా దగ్గర ఉన్న books, this is the recent one. We have this. The books which we have, I took the photographs and I kept it. That's it. Okay, I didn't search for why, because ikkadike chaala work ayindi mata. That's why I didn't kept the recent editions. Uma sir asked anni kuda recent editions pettu ani. All the books we don't have recent editions, right? Most of the books we have andukani, right? So now KD Tripathi 9th edition. What I'm, for example, by the end of this class, I'll give you some 20 standard textbooks, 15 to 20 standard textbooks. Anni konalante no, you cannot buy it, and no need of buying. Why I'm telling you cannot buy it is one book costs somewhere around 7,000, 6,000, 5,000. Why to buy? No, don't buy. But if you can afford, just buy only this KD Tripathi. Somewhere it's costing some 1,500 like that. Okay, the 9th edition of KD Tripathi, it's just like a kind of notes laga undandi. Why? Because Rangendale is very useful for competitive examination point of view. But I don't know, I'm not sure you people will study this. Why? Because it is very కొంచెం లాంగ్వేజ్ అంతా కూడా కొంచెం డిఫికల్ట్ గా ఉంటుంది. బట్ ఐ హావ్ సీన్ ఫార్మకాలజీ సార్ దగ్గర తీసుకున్నాను. ఇట్ ఈస్ వెరీ సింపుల్ లాంగ్వేజ్, ఈజీ. KD Tripathi. Okay, and one more thing, for classifications we have a small book. KD Tripathi classification small book undi. Leave this. Every sir last month sir took a challenge of 100 classifications. Uma sir in the group every morning he used to post one classification, right? I think for a plus. And sir asked to reproduce the same in your notes. Okay, and sir said again he will start. Why? Because horizon batch started. He will start again from this month, or sir said something, I don't know. Okay, sir pettina 100 classifications meer follow aithe it's done deal. Okay, inka anta, because from classifications also we are getting some direct questions. Okay, right? So pharmacology classifications, yeah, and they drop avvadu 30 days and 30 days, so that you will get 100 classifications, right? So the major book, if you can read, you read Rangendale. No ma'am, we cannot read means KD Tripathi. And what sir will read? Sir will not read from those books. Even though he has like KD Tripathi, he will read this Kadzun. He will read this Kadzun book. Okay, recently only he bought this book. This is a recent edition. And for some topics, for selected topics, he is reading Goodman and Gilman also. Okay, these two books he will follow. So no need of like buying this book. Why? Because he is already reading these books and he is giving you notes. Okay, and he don't have any notes. He will keep everything in mind. Now, what are the important topics? I don't know. Just I didn't ask sir also. I kept some random topics here. Okay, I didn't ask Upendra sir also. I know some topics, ANS, CNS, CVS, general pharmacology. Up to my knowledge, at a name చదువుకున్నప్పుడే, I just remembered few topics and I kept some topics. That's important. Focus on these topics first. Focus on these topics first, and just like anything extra is there. Why? Because I said no choice in pharmacology. Just focus on these topics, and just you can after that you can refer another topics also. Now coming to medicinal chemistry and organic chemistry, these two topics are really, these two books are very our faculty Basha sir will follow this Foye, William Foye, and Upendra sir is like favorite of this Foye, right? If you can read Foye, the synthesis part, and but one more thing I'm telling, this much is not required for drug inspector. But once you study and once you understand the concepts of medicinal chemistry from this Foye, it is really, you will enjoy. Okay. And coming to this Wilson and Gisward, when we used to study B Pharmacy, we used to read this Wilson and Gisward. This is very useful book, and they'll ante competitive exam ki very much useful. Ante directive untai mata questions. And now we got a new edition also. This is like standard edition. And again, I'm telling, I'm not asking you to buy the books. These are standard textbooks. These are called as reference books. Okay. Here in EsPharma education, we will teach anatomy, physiology in relation to pharmacology in connection with medicinal chemistry. Upendra sir will take the classes. He is like IIT alumni, BHU. His rank is All India rank 69. Here in EsPharma, the pharmacology is like a bit tough. Okay, he'll deal bit tough only. Why? Because his combination is this one. I asked his books. I grabbed his books and I took the picture. Meeru ma table kuda chudochu. Okay, he'll read. He'll keep these 3 books and he will study the topic and he will tell you. So what I am telling, just the right notes, madam, how to start, how to prepare notes. And even though I'm telling all these things, like few people are, again, our students, surprisingly, I'm getting direct messages. Okay, what I'm telling, మీరు ఏం చేయకండి, notes రాయండి. You prepare your own notes. After writing the notes, for example, if for this subject, if you can buy only KD Tripathi. KD Tripathi. Just after, for example, sir recently finished anti-anginal, I think. So after sir class, just refer anti-agin. And after sir class అవ్వక ముందు కాదు, sir class అయిన తర్వాత, after sir class, just refer anti-anginal. Okay, and just like compare, did I missed anything or did sir missed anything, and just like write it there. అక్కడే రాసుకోండి. So that at the end, during the examination, you will not find time to sit with Tortora, to sit with Karzun, to sit with medicinal chemistry Foye, to sit with this Goodman and Gilman, right? So you will not, you have to write. If you cannot able to write, you have recording classes. So మీరు ఎక్కడైతే రాసుకోలేకపోతున్నారో, you will be having recording classes. Just అందుకే recording classes ఇస్తున్నాం కదా. సో అక్కడ ఏం చేస్తారంటే, just you leave some space and after that you fill that gap. Very understood how to you have to fill the gap. Okay, so this is all about pharmacology, medicinal chemistry, and anatomy and physiology. These are all the books. Now this is my subject, pharmaceutics. I forgot that. I kept the heading, but idi vachesindi book. Yeah, as I said, this I will read this and ila chaduthamata, this one. Okay, this way, right? And I'm damn sure that Martin this ఇప్పుడు చదవాలి అని అంటే you will feel really difficult. మళ్ళీ లాక్మాన్ తీసి చదవాలంటే really difficult. But చదవాలంటే if you wanted to read, you have to read. For few topics you have to read Lackman. For few topics you have to read Martin's especially. You will think that it's for physical pharmacy. And ma'am, physical pharmacy మనకి టాపిక్ లో లేదు కదా అంటే, for example, course dispersions. I said, right, course dispersions, under course dispersions, how many? What are the difference? What are the 2 different things we have studied under course dispersions? We will study under course dispersions, suspensions and emulsions, right? Suspensions and emulsions, usually you will treat suspensions and emulsions as a dosage forms. But you see Alfred Martin lo course dispersions very beautiful, very like It's a kind of chala bond anamata, right? So for few things you can refer physical pharmacy, Martin and Lackman, and for BPPK, Brahmankar is sufficient. And one more thing I'm telling, as I'm as a physics faculty, I told, I know you have lot of things. That's why I'll make my subject very easy. And in EsPharma education, I'll ask all the faculty, sir, ఇప్పుడు వాళ్ళందరికీ బిజీగా ఉంది, మీరు లౌడ్ సార్ క్లాస్ కూడా చూసారు, you have seen, right? So they'll give full-fledged notes. They'll give full-fledged notes in the sense very lengthy topics. It's not a kind of competitive exam. You will get a very good subject, good lengthy notes. So you prepare your own notes. And please, by the time of the exam, you will not find to read all these things. That's why just like follow that notes. Okay. Now, ma'am, ma'am, these are like Lackman, Martin, how we can means just study all the CVS, just like you can refer. Physical pharmacy CVS undi, physical pharmaceutic CVS undi. All 3 CVS will be there. Unit operations CVS undi. Unit operations are not asking questions. And RM Mehta, and I said you buy KD Tripathi, right? And you buy this RM Mehta. This is sufficient. Okay. RM Mehta 1, 2, chala untayi. This is sufficient. This is sufficient, right? So KD Tripathi and this one. Only after class they will ask me what are the books I have to buy, ma'am. Okay. Just like that KD Tripathi you can buy. Na dagra I have some 8th edition or 7th edition I have. I will forward it in Telegram channel. Okay, our joint students, we have a Telegram channel. I'll forward it in that. But ma'am, I want a physical copy. Means you just buy the green color 9th edition, some 1300 or 1400. Yeah. Adi kakunda, again I'll read some answers, and for dosage forms, this answer is really a good book. Okay, this edition I don't have. This previous edition I have, right? This is very good, and these are the important topics for all the dosage forms. But ivi kakunda, still few important topics are there. But you have to read all dosage forms in depth. In depth. Again, I'm telling, in depth you have to study dosage forms. And coming to Remington, anybody heard about Remington? You heard about Remington? It's like a kind of until like any topic, all-rounder laga, all-rounder for pharmacy students. Okay. If you, I have a green version, green color untadi. Adi I don't know you remember or not, and you will recognize and nenu idi pettanamata. If you can, just I will see. I don't have the soft copy. If I have, I'll just post it in the group. Okay, Remington means any topic you will find in Remington. It's just a kind of reference. Okay, Remington, all the topics, charts, important charts will be there that you can refer from Lackman. Now coming to pharmacognosy, actually trees and events is actually very, very, very standard textbook. Anta standard akkarledu ippudu. Why? Because especially for drug inspector, that much standard is not required for pharmacognosy. You know, till 2014, అంటే అసలు pharmacognosy questions ఇచ్చేవారే కాదన్నమాట, right? But after once in ESI examination, they started giving this pharmacognosy. Surprisingly, suddenly, 9 questions came from pharmacognosy. ఒకటే సార్ 9 questions. At that time I realized అప్పటి వరకు నేను pharmacognosy, I just like in our institute, like we never taught pharmacognosy. But at that time onwards, so just like I'm asking faculty to take some 20 hours on this pharmacognosy. Basically, they'll cover all these alkaloids, glycosides, volatile oils, tannins, resins, and carbohydrates and everything. Okay, and some crude drugs also. They'll drugs. Okay, now. And pharmacognosy, the standard textbook is Coquette. Okay, Coquette. And of course, ma'am will give all the, tomorrow onwards, ma'am will start the classes, as I said, right? She will give notes, PPTs. She'll give PPT. We will not give, but she's the one, she will give notes for all the things, okay? Analysis, just like read, everybody used to read this Chetwal, okay? Chetwal. But BK Sharma is a very good book. BK Sharma you can read, and degree Coquette, not diploma. Degree Coquette is like you have to read. Why? Because this is, you just leave all the pharmacist, those are pharmacist level. This is central drug inspector level. You have to read some standard textbooks. Okay. So Pavia is also good, but I'm telling, don't read that much, like anta hectic petkokandi. As I said, from tomorrow onwards, sir will start classes, pharma analysis, spectroscopy, especially they're asking questions. That's why I asked Dr. Deep Anmol sir to take spectroscopy classes. In 14 hours, sir will finish entire spectroscopy. And again, I'm telling, it will be too little high. The classes will be little high. I understand pharmacology, and why? Because sir is also, his rank is like all India rank 4. Okay. So you just listen to his classes. If you understand or not, అర్థమైనా అర్థమైపోయినా వినండి. Okay. Why? Because from his classes directly some 10 questions they came from exam matter. Okay. And after notification, well, notification achaka, really ma'am, this I really find sir classes too high అని అంటే సార్ విల్ లైక్ ఇది కూడా చేస్తారు, సాల్వ్ కూడా చేస్తారు. అంటే జీపాట్ క్వశ్చన్స్ తో సాల్వ్ చేస్తారు అన్నమాట ఆయన. వై? బికాస్ నో మచ్ డ్రగ్ ఇన్స్పెక్టర్ పేపర్స్. ఓకే. సార్ సెడ్ లైక్ విత్ జీపాట్ క్వశ్చన్స్ ఐ విల్ సాల్వ్ ఎట్ ద ఎండ్ ఆఫ్ ద క్లాస్. ఓకే. So just listen to his classes. Really, you are not understanding and you feel some depth. Again, after notification, we'll have with a normal faculty. Again, I'll make you to normal faculty in the sense experienced faculty. I'll make you to conduct classes. Okay. Pharmacology also చెప్పాను కదా, మళ్ళీ pharmacology కావాలి అని అంటే I'll make you to conduct the classes. You Satyanarayana biochemistry, and anyways the classes of sir notes is very much sufficient. But if you wanted to refer the topics, just like concentrate on vitamins, amino acids, carbohydrates, lipids, enzymes, just like they are asking some 3 to 4 questions from this. And the important reference book is U. Satyanarayana and Leninger. If you can follow Leninger, that is good. But no, ma'am, Leninger is like little actually difficult. And while I'm preparing this slide, Upendra sir came and sir is asking me to insert the picture of Harper. How many people heard about Harper here? Now coming to microbiology, I'll teach microbiology. Okay, I'll teach microbiology. బాగానే టీచ్ చేస్తాను నేను. కొంతమంది క్లాసెస్ కూడా విన్నారు ఇక్కడ. I'll teach microbiology. And Pelger is a good book. Pelger is a good book. But again, I'm telling, మైక్రోబయాలజీకి అంత అవసరం లేదండి. మైక్రోబయాలజీకి అంత అవసరం లేదు. That's why just like I sat and I just like Teja, I think a few people, they are like, madam, material ఎప్పుడు వస్తుంది అని అంటున్నారు. I'm really ఏదైనా if syllabus comes out, if I'm starting this one, I'll really work on materials. Okay. Just like this is very much sufficient. And please don't ask me to send this. Okay. This is I'll give for the only joined students. Okay. Please don't ask me to send this material. Can you able to see this microbiology? Really, I prepared. Please don't refer all these things. Pelzer microbiology lo icha 6 questions, 7 questions ki don't read all the things now. This is more than sufficient. I'm preparing this. Almost done. Just like ఎందుకు ఫాస్ట్ గా వెళ్తున్నానంటే ఇది మన ప్రైవేట్ మెటీరియల్స్ కాబట్టి I kept everything. Just how many pages for microbiology I kept? See this one. How many pages I kept for microbiology? How many pages? Here you can see 53 pages. ఈ 53 pages in and out చదివేయండి. It is like more than enough. Okay. ఎందుకంటే ఇంతకన్నా ఏమొస్తుంది. And you know one thing, last class plasma blood and related products I have seen, and I am just నాకు అసలు మెటీరియల్ కనిపించలేదు ఎక్కడ. Then what I did, you know, how I can share, I'll send you these books. I'll send you these books. E PPT material is soft copy. I'll not share with anyone. Why? Because this is like our material. Okay, I'll send you the hard copy. Okay, right. So this is like yeah. What I did, blood and related products and Cooper and Gun lo untadi. Cooper and Gun lo undi. But last topic Kiran sir చెప్పారు. I just sir notes ne మళ్ళీ నేను ఇక్కడ టైప్ చేయించాను అన్నమాట. Okay. No, I cannot share this. This is our material. Okay. This is our material. Okay. Just like. Just like I'm showing this, okay, this 50 pages will be absolutely enough. So don't read on Pelzer again, this vaccines. Vaccines is also very good, important subject. So this is like official, what are the, sir gave this. Danne nenu malli avanni petti, just like I made it, and sterilization, this is sufficient. Okay, just I request you people to just surgical dressings also. Surgical dressings also very lengthy undi mata. Andikane I just like sir the class notes ikkada just type chesanu ante. I think I did. At that time, sir took and he gave very good notes, just like I typed it. Okay, and this is from this one question they're asking from this. Okay, what is the antibiotic and what is a test organism? So this is sufficient. This is sufficient. Please, just like if you read that 53 pages, it will be good. Okay, and no, ma'am, like just Pelzer is like important, and these are the important topics. Staining is an important topic. Okay, and I haven't written here plasma substitutes and blood and related products. Okay, this is I took these books from Shankar sir. Previously, two faculty chaptaru, but this for this batch I asked sir, I requested why, because our GPAT students asked sir ni cheppaman annaru. For this batch also sir will take classes. Already sir finished 2 laws or 3 laws, I think, right? So he will cover entire jurisprudence in 10-15 hours. Okay. I asked reference book, sir gave these 2, but for everything, sir will give mind maps, right? After each and every class, he is keeping mind map in the group. Am I correct? Okay, so that mind map is sufficient. It will cover everything. But no, ma'am, like NKGN is also very important, very good book, and forensic pharmacy is also very good book. So Kuchrekar. Okay, these 2 are standard textbooks. Just like you can keep it. That's it. Oh, I hope I covered all the subjects and all the standard textbooks. And once again, I'm telling these are only the standard textbooks. Okay. And you just cannot keep every time. Ante anni saarlu I pakkan pettukoni undaleru mata. That's what I'm telling. Just sit, just prepare your own notes. Again, I'm telling whether you are joining with us or not, that's okay. But prepare your own notes. మీ నోట్స్ మీరు ప్రిపేర్ చేసుకోండి. జాయిన్ అయిన స్టూడెంట్స్ కి కూడా నేను చెప్తున్నాను, మేడం ఏం చదువుతారు, జస్ట్ ప్రిపేర్ యువర్ ఓన్ నోట్స్ ప్రిపేర్ చేసుకోండి. అన్ని టాపిక్స్ ఫ్యాకల్టీ చెప్తున్నారు కదా, ఫ్యాకల్టీ చెప్పిన దాని నుంచి మీరు నోట్స్ ఆ రోజు రాసుకుని జస్ట్ యూ ఫిల్ ఇట్, దాన్ని ఆ రోజు ఫిల్ చేసేసేయండి. ఓకే, జస్ట్ డోంట్ లీవ్ ఇట్ ఎంటీ, అలా ఎంటీగా ఉంచకుండా మొత్తం ఆ రోజుకి అలా నోట్స్ అయిపోతే జస్ట్ నెక్స్ట్ టైం వెన్ యూ వాంటెడ్ టు రీడ్ మోనోఫేసిక్ లిక్విడ్ డోసేజ్ ఫార్మ్, just you have to take only your notes, not malli Lackman diyali, malli Remington diyali, malli up diyali. No, you don't do all those stories. Just you prepare your notes. Ela cheskuntarante, as I'm telling, you are preparing for central drug inspector. Now what are the notes you are preparing? This will be useful for 10 years. Now your age will be somewhere around 30. Okay, so I wish and I hope, we wish and we hope everybody will be getting central drug inspector. You will be placed as a central drug inspectors. Okay, but few people madhyalo koncham atu ituga disturbance ayyi atu ituga track miss ayina vallu, again they'll come back. Okay, and appudu come back vachinappudu kuda malli meeki notes paniki ravalannata, right? Now we started with a new batch horizon already, like last week we started. And I am telling again, ma'am, what is this batch about? Again, I'm telling we will not start ante notification vachindani batch start cheyamandi memo. Manam alaga batches ante this is like a 6th batch in this year. Every 3 months ki 4 months ki sir oka batch run chestuntaru, oka batch name pedtu untaru. New batch ante enti anante, for example, ఎవరికి ఎప్పుడు ఇంట్రెస్ట్ వస్తుందో చెప్పలేకపోతున్నాం అన్నమాట మనం. అందుకనే జస్ట్ లైక్ వి విల్ స్టార్ట్ అ బ్యాచ్. ఈ బ్యాచ్ స్టార్ట్ చేసిన తర్వాత, ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ నిన్న ఒకరు జాయిన్ అయ్యారు, మొన్న ఒకరు జాయిన్ అయ్యారు, లాస్ట్ వీక్ లైక్ 3-4 మెంబర్స్ జాయిన్ అయ్యారు, రైట్? సో వాట్ ఐమ్ టెలింగ్ ఇస్, after joining we will give you a syllabus copy. And in that syllabus copy, 6 months will be live classes will be 6 months, and recording classes will be there for 9 months. Recording classes will be there for 9 months. Okay, So 50 examinations every week we will be conducting. At the end, we will be conducting 10 grand tests. Every evening we'll be having live classes at 6:30 till 8:30. And every Sunday we are planning full day class. And tomorrow we have 4 hours classes, 2 faculty, 2 hours each. Okay. And 3 volumes of hard copy materials. Actually, ee roju oka set nenu teppichanandi. నేను పంపిస్తాను when we will get our hot copies అని అడగండి. డెస్టినీ అండ్ ఈక్వేటర్ ఆల్రెడీ యూ గాట్ ద థింగ్స్. ఓకే, మీకు ఏదైతే లేవో అది నేను పంపిస్తాను. ఓకే, మీరు వరీ అవ్వకండి, నేను అది ఐ ప్లాన్. సో దీస్ 3 hard copies you will be getting. These 3 hard copies, right? I already prepared these 3 hard copies you will be getting. And again I'm telling hard copies how I will prepare this is, మీకు వచ్చిన తర్వాత మీరు చూస్తే అది థియరీనే ఉంటదండి. థియరీనే ఉంటుంది. వై? బికాస్ ఇన్ మార్కెట్ యూ కెన్ సీ సో మెనీ బుక్స్ ఆఫ్ అంటే ఇది ఈ ప్రిపరేషన్ కి సరిపోతుంది, అది సరిపోతుంది, ఇది సరిపోతుంది. సో మెనీ బుక్స్, సో మెనీ మార్కెటింగ్ ఈస్ గోయింగ్ అవుట్ సైడ్. బట్ ఐ అండర్స్టాండ్. సి ఇప్పుడు మీరు మైక్రోబయాలజీ చూసారు కదా, అలానే ఉంటది. మైక్రోబయాలజీ చూసారు మీ దగ్గర, ఐ అండర్స్టాండ్. చాలా మంది చాలా రోజులు అవుతుంది బయటకు వచ్చి, కాలేజ్ నుంచి బయటకు వచ్చి చాలా రోజులు అవుతుంది. మీకు థియరీ చదవడానికి బుక్స్ ఎక్కడ ఉంటాయి? సో మై క్లాసెస్ ఆర్ మెటీరియల్స్ అండ్ ఎనీ వన్ స్టాండర్డ్ టెక్స్ట్ బుక్. ఈ 3 మళ్ళీ అగైన్ ఐ విల్ గెట్ one more question. I'll get one more question that will the material sufficient? No. Why the materials will sufficient? ఈ మెటీరియల్స్ ఒక్కటే అంటే ఈ చిన్న మెటీరియల్స్ చదివేసి మీరు సెంట్రల్ డ్రగ్ ఇన్స్పెక్టర్ అయిపోదాం అనుకుంటున్నారా? after this class, few students will ask me, will the material sufficient to clear the exam? How it will be sufficient? Right? Please tell me. In market they're telling this book will be sufficient to clear the exam. How it will be sufficient? అంటే ఒక్క బుక్ చదివి మీ సెంట్రల్ డ్రగ్ ఇన్స్పెక్టర్ అయిపోతే పగలు రాత్రి చదివిన వాళ్ళు, రైట్? You understand? So what is a way of preparation is you keep notes, your running notes, this materials means like if you join coaching you will get the materials. Okay, and any standard textbook. ఈ 3 కంపైల్ చేసి you one notes. What is that one notes? Actually I am a faculty, that's why I'll be little harsh. నేను ఎప్పుడు కూడా I'll not take the class as an admission kind of thing. Okay, yes, your notes, that one notes is your notes. Okay, that one notes is my notes will be there. ఇప్పటికీ నా notes ఉంటాయి. It's like a big notes. Okay, so yeah, what I'm telling, I'll take class as a faculty. I've worked as a faculty for 14 years. So please don't ask like this material is sufficient, that book will be sufficient, this book is sufficient. No, you have to prepare, you have to do hard work. మీరు ఒక హార్డ్ వర్క్ చేసి ఒక నోట్స్ ప్రిపేర్ చేసుకోండి. ఎందుకు నేను చెప్తున్నానంటే అగైన్ why I'm telling this book, this material, this one book, your notes will be useful for lifelong. Lifelong means until you get settled you can use it. Okay, so the fee structure will be for this batch is like 12,000. In this 12,000 only you will be getting 6 months live classes, 9 months recording classes, 3 volumes of hard copy materials, and all the examinations every week. Okay.